Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings Etihad Airways Airbus A320-200 featuring the Sharklets and their Facets of Abu Dhabi livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Waffle Collectibles, whose store is based out of California here in the United States of America, and his website is www.wafflecollectibles.com. But first, allow me to share you some information about the history of Etihad Airways and how they came about, if you would please. Etihad Airways was established as the second flag carrier of the U.A.E, the United Arab Emirates, in July 2003 by a royal decree that was issued by Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan and commenced operations on November 12, 2003, as Etihad Airways is considered the national flag carrier airline for the country of the U.A.E, the United Arab Emirates. Etihad Airways is currently the fourth largest airline in the Middle East after Emirates, Qatar Airways, and Saudi Airlines respectively, as well as the second largest airline in the U.A.E after Emirates, which is based in Dubai, as the headquarters of Etihad Airways is located in the Abu Dhabi suburb of Khalifa City, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Abu Dhabi International Airport, which is located approximately 19 miles east of Abu Dhabi City. The airline flies to 116 passenger and cargo destinations across the Middle East, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and North America from their global hub at Abu Dhabi International Airport in Abu Dhabi, with a mixed operating fleet of 116 and Boeing aircraft that includes 23 Airbus A320-200s. And in addition to the 23 Airbus A320-200s that currently operates in the Etihad fleet, Etihad Airways also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 173 aircraft that includes 10 Airbus A320neos, new engine options, and those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. As of February 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, Etihad Airways is one of 10 airlines in the aviation world to hold this prestigious honor to operate as a certified 5-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, along with ANA All Nippon Airways based out of Tokyo, Japan, Asiana Airlines based out of Seoul, South Korea, Cathay Pacific based out of Hong Kong, EVA Air based out of Taipei, Taiwan, Garuda Indonesia based out of Jakarta, Indonesia, Hainan Airlines based out of Haikou, Hainan, China, Lufthansa based out of Cologne, Germany, Qatar Airways based out of Doha, Qatar, and Singapore Airlines based out of Singapore are the other carriers that hold this prestigious honor as well. And the Airbus destination code for Etihad Airways on this particular aircraft is 32. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box. You see here where you see the aircraft type at the top of the box, the Etihad title and the inscription in Arabic, the country's logo there. I'll get in that momentarily. The computer generated picture of the aircraft, the 2016 Formula 1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix logo, as well as the various colors that make this livery called the Facets of Abu Dhabi. I'll get into that momentarily, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model at the lower part of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box where you see the Etihad title, also Etihad inscripted in Arabic there. You see the nation's logo right there, the Gold Falcon, I'll get into that, the Gold Hawk, I'll get into that momentarily, as well as the warning information, the JC Wings logo, as well as their Facebook social media page information at the lower part of the box. Now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the aircraft type, the logo, the inscripted Etihad word in Arabic, and the Etihad title, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information. And this is the bottom of the box, the same information at the top of the box that I showed you earlier, okay? Now you're looking at the model stand that came with the model. You look right down there, that's the little customized plaque right there. You see the Etihad title as well as Etihad inscripted in Arabic, the aircraft type as well as the scale, model information there. And then that's the top of the model stand. No padding there though, but it is what it is. Okay. Now, with all that information out of the way about the history of Etihad Airways and how they came into existence, all the details here on this box right here, plus the model stand, and since there's no gear replacements, with no further ado everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is everyone, the JC Wings Etihad Airways Airbus A320-200 in a 1/200 scale model in their Facets of Abu Dhabi livery scheme. Now, allow me to share some information about this nice little unique livery scheme that came about, okay? This is the current livery scheme of Etihad Airways, which is called the Facets of Abu Dhabi, which was unveiled on September 25th, 2014 in Hamburg, Germany by the airline's chief executive officer at the time, James Hogan. And the first aircraft that began sporting this prestigious livery scheme was an Airbus A380-800, which bears the registration ship number A6-APA. Now let's check out the colors on this aircraft, okay? The various colors are brown, which is right here, the gold, which is right here, the gray, which is right here, and the white tones, which is right there, reflect the heritage, the culture, the geography, and the landscape of the U.A.E, while the angular patterns you see on the aircraft reflect the geometric scope of Abu Dhabi's architecture, as this livery was created and designed by Etihad Airways in collaboration with the leading brand consultancy firm of Landor Associates, whose global headquarters is located in San Francisco, California. So, with all that information out of the way about the history of this livery here, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft on the port side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear doors, the nose gear struts. You also see the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door. You see the pitot tubes, the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, as well as the windshield wipers. And then you see that decal underneath the cockpit windows, the Airbus A320 decal. This aircraft, the Airbus A320-200, joined the Etihad fleet in 2007 when it acquired its first Airbus A320 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number 9H-AFE, and acquired its current Airbus A320-200 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number A6-EGA, which is this aircraft here, on April 23, 2015. Etihad Airways at one time registered and operated as many as 25 Airbus A320s in their fleet. Now, as of February 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, only 23 are currently operating in service. Now, you see the flag decal between the cockpit windows and the L1 entrance door there. This flag decal represents the country where Etihad Airways currently operates from as the national flag carrier airline of the U.A.E, the United Arab Emirates. Now let's get on the other side of the L1 door, which is right here. This little black dot you see there. This black dot is called the Wi-Fi decal, which indicates that Wi-Fi is available and aboard this aircraft. Now underneath that Wi-Fi, that black dot, the Wi-Fi decal, you see the Etihad Airways partner decal right here, which is right here. And Etihad Airways established its own airline alliance, Etihad Airways Partners, in 2015, which composed of airlines that Etihad Airways has a majority shareholding stake in, such as Alitalia, Air Sabia, Air Seychelles, Etihad Regional, Jet Airways, Niki Airlines, and Virgin Australia, respectively. Okay, and then you see the Alitalia Etihad Airways decal painted in green, which is right here, right there. The partnership between Alitalia and Etihad Airways was formed on August 1st, 2014, when Etihad acquired a 49% ownership stake in the Italian flag carrier after two airlines received a merger clearance from the European Commission for a proposed strategic partnership, in which the partnership became official on January 1st, 2015. And then you see the Milano Expo 2015 decal, which is about right here. The Milano Expo 2015 was a universal exposition that was hosted in Milan, Italy, that was held from May 1st to October 31st, 2015, as Alitalia and Etihad Airways were the airline sponsors for this universal event. Okay? Now you're looking at the bottom of the aircraft here on the front part of the aircraft where you see the "From Abu Dhabi to the World" slogan. This is the current slogan for Etihad Airways, which indicates that you'll be able to fly to any destination in the world from their global hub in Abu Dhabi. Well, that was the case until recently. They stopped flying to Brazil, stopped flying to South America, so they don't fly to 5 inhabited continents. But you can still fly most of the world from on this airline from that hub, okay? And then you see the Etihad inscripted writing in Arabic, which is this right here. Etihad is actually pronounced Al-Ittihad in the Arabic language. And then next to the Etihad scripted writing, which is Etihad right here. And the word Etihad derives from the Arabic word which means union or solidarity. It's all the same. Then we're going to move this over here. You see the emblem. Check this out. Now you're looking at the emblem there. And this is the official emblem of the U.A.E, the United Arab Emirates, which consists of the Golden Falcon, better known as the Hawk of Karash, with the U.A.E flag and the 7 stars representing the 7 Emirates of the Federation, as this emblem represents the national symbol for the United Arab Emirates. Alright, we're still on the port side where you see this nice little massive engine right here. And these are the IAE V2527-A5 engines that are used on this particular Etihad Airways Airbus A320-200 aircraft featuring the Sharklets. You also see the details on the cowling right there, the warning information right there. I'll get into that decal in a moment. The Formula 1, 2016 Formula 1 decal, I'll get into that momentarily. But you also see the engine cone right there. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines. And the turbofan blades do not spin, but I'm going to let you check them out anyway. Here it is. Alright, now you look at the front of the engines here on the port side, featuring the engine stripes right there. And the turbofan blades do not spin, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, they spin a little bit. Okay, a little spin. It's a little challenge there, but I'm not going to waste my time with it. But they do spin a little bit, alright. But at least you got a better visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the port side, featuring the struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the engines on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes. And the turbofan blades do spin a little more better over here. Still a little challenge stuck there. Still spin, yeah, it spins a little better. Still a little challenge there, but it is what it is. But you're looking at the bogey landing gears here on the starboard side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear door there as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, where you see the little A up there above the cockpit windows, a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear lights inside the nose gear doors, the nose gear struts, as well as the realistic nose gears. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side because there's more information shared with you over there as well. Let's keep it moving. Alright, we're still on the port side where you see the F.O.A.D.Livery 2016 Formula 1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix decal that's displayed on that engine column there. The 2016 Formula 1 Etihad Abu Dhabi Grand Prix was a Formula 1 motor racing event that was held on November 27, 2016 at the Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, as Etihad Airways is the official airline sponsor of this annual racing event. Okay. Now you're looking at this blended wingtip device here, painted in gold here, featuring the red navigation light. Okay, it began back in 2009 when Airbus came up with another creative name for these blended winglets, as you can see on this aircraft, in which the company decided to call them the Sharklets, which is designed to enhance payload range performance, resulting in reducing fuel consumption at the same time. Auckland-based Air New Zealand became the first airline to have these specialized wingtip devices installed on their Airbus A320 aircraft back in 2012. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side where you see the Etihad.com decal right there. And this is actually the website address for Etihad Airways where you can go book your flight or you got any other questions about the airline there. And then you see the registration ship number by the L2 rear door right there. The L2 rear door. Registration ship number A6-EJA. Sorry about that. Registration ship number A6-EJA. Registration ship number A6-EJA. This is the 25th Etihad Airways Airbus A320-200 jetliner to enter the airline's fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on March 18, 2015 and was delivered to Etihad Airways on April 23, 2015. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side. Once again, I'm going to go give you the heads up information about the colors that represents the Facets of Abu Dhabi on this aircraft. Okay, the colors are brown, which is right here and here. The gold, here, here, and there. The gray, there, and there. And the white tones, there, there. Reflect the heritage, the culture, the geography, and the landscape of the U.A.E. While the angular patterns you see there, all that right there, reflect the geometric scope of Abu Dhabi's architecture, as this livery was created and designed by Etihad Airways in collaboration with leading brand consultancy firm Landor Associates, whose global headquarters is located in San Francisco, California. Now you got an idea of the purpose of those colors and the angular patterns that represents the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery scheme. All right. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft where you see the APU, Axillary Power Unit, exhaust right there. There's no painted dot, no hole. That's just there. It is what it is. As well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is, the Etihad Airways Airbus A320-200 in the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery scheme from the rear view angle. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft on the starboard side where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, JA. You see the pitot tubes and the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, windshield wipers, the Airbus A320 decal, the U.A.E. flag decal. You also see from Abu Dhabi to the world inscripted in Arabic right there. And there's the front front bulk bin door right there, as well as Etihad, which is pronounced out Etihad in Arabic, inscripted right there. Alright, now you're looking at the center of the aircraft where you see the inscripted Etihad title right here. The U.A.E., the nation's emblem right there. You see the engines right here. You see the 2016 Formula 1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix decal, as well as the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side featuring the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the Sharklet wingtip device here painted in gold here on the starboard side featuring the green navigation light. Now we're at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side where you see the rear bulk bin door, the airline's website address decal, etihad.com, the registration ship number, as well as the various colors on the back of this aircraft tail here that represents the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery scheme here. Okay. Alright, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model full detail, I'm going to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. Rolls pretty good. Okay, so far so good. Tilts, even tilts by itself. And the nose gears right here. It does swivel a little bit, not much, but it is what it is. So, with that being said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft. We're going to start at the front. You see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the alphabet A above the cockpit windows. You see the Etihad titles on both sides, as well as Etihad inscripted in Arabic on both sides. A little high frequency antenna. That is the Wi-Fi box antenna right there. You see the anti-collision beacon light right there. You see the country's emblem right there. You see the ADF antennas in 3D, another high frequency antenna. You see the various colors right there, another high frequency antenna. It's the tail right there. And you see the little horizontal stabilizer featuring the dots, that little black dot there, as well as over here. That little black dot you see on the horizontal stabilizer, that is called a Luminaire Light, and the purpose of that is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings, folks. You got the wing walkway, you got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, you see the engines right there. You see the warning information right there. Then you got the Sharklet wingtip device painted in gold over here on this side. Now let's check this side. You got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, the wing walkway, the engines right there, the engine strike, the warning information right there on the wing, as well as the gold Sharklet wingtip device on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, where you see the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, the open nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, the nose gear, and then you see the Etihad titles right there on the undercarriage belly view, the anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the stand goes in that, high frequency antenna, pressure relief valve, and the APU housing doors, the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Now check out the gears right there, compressor. See the nice little engines right there, very detailed as well. Flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, the registration ship number, as well as the Sharklet wingtip device there. Let's check out this side. See the gears here, the engines there, flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. And then there's the Sharklet wingtip device on this side here as well. Now, since I'll show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm going to go ahead and put it on that nice little wooden stand that came with the model. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, finally got this model on the stand, okay. I'm not going to keep it on here because it ain't really holding up that good like it's holding up so far, but I'm just going to do a brief rotation on it, and I'm going to take this model off the stand, okay? Now you're looking at this model in the takeoff landing position on the port side with the model on the stand. Now you're looking at the model, the front angle of the model in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand. Now you're looking at the model in the takeoff landing position here on the starboard side with the model on the stand. And finally, look at this model in the takeoff landing position from the tail cam angle. Okay? Since there's no gear replacements, I'm going to go ahead and take this model off the stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Okay? Now let's talk about the seating configuration. The Etihad Airways Airbus A320-200 seats 136 passengers in a two-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, everyone, from rows 1 to 4, which will be from here to about right here. You have 16 Pearl business class seats in row 6 to 25, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have an additional 120 Coral economy class seats, which brings a total of 136 seats. And finally, Etihad Airways currently employs their Airbus A320-200s on routes from its global hub in Abu Dhabi to destinations such as Ahmedabad, Astana, Athens, Bahrain, Baku, Bangalore, Beirut, Belgrade, Cairo, Calcutta, Chennai, Cochin, Colombo, Daman, Dar es Salaam, Delhi, Entebbe, Hyderabad, Islamabad, Istanbul, Ataturk, Jaipur, Jeddah, Karachi, Kathmandu, Khartoum, Poriko, Kuwait, Lahore, Medina, Minsk, Mumbai, Muscat, Nairobi, Ras Al Khaimah, Riyadh, Seychelles, Tyroven, Anthapuram, Kaunas, Larnaca, and Lucknow. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. If you can find your only outside chance of getting this model is on eBay. Maybe a couple other deals have them as well. But with that said, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. More model content coming. Peace.